Welcome back to what once was the historic Billy's. We talked about that, but now it is Hurricane Studios. I am the Hurricane. We are in show number 2, turning the corner, rounding second base. The third hot topic, and tell us what it is. Desmo.
We are going to talk about the NCAA.
Robbing kids. Robbing student athletes. I don't want to hear about the scholarships because my nephew has to practice in the summer now. And he's practicing his second day at school. It is a year-round commitment. And off the back of those indentured servants, you know what an indentured servant is, right?
Absolutely.
Okay? Look it up. On the backs of these indentured servants, people and institutions are getting filthy rich. And kids are getting suspended for 5 games for trading a jersey for a tattoo. Okay? Or having a phone bill get paid. Okay? Or asking a booster for a couple $100 to take his girlfriend or his mother out to dinner. Because many of these kids are from places that are mean, rough, tough, and unforgiving. Places like Liberty City. Places like the South Side of Chicago. Places like West Texas and the 5th Ward in Houston. Places like Compton and South Central. Places like the Rust Belt in Philly, West Virginia, and Ohio. Okay? Professional athletes ain't growing up in mansions. Not many, most of them aren't. They come from some of the most cruel and unforgiving cities in this country. And let me tell you something right now. Okay? These kids who survive make these universities tons of money. Let me break it down. Let me break it down to you. $7.2 billion ESPN pays for the rights just to cover the college football playoffs. They pay $50 million to cover the Rose Bowl, to broadcast the Rose Bowl. Mm-hmm. They pay the ACC $3.6 billion a year. The SEC, because their contract is coming up, $2.3. The Big Ten, $2.5, and so it goes, and so it goes, and so it goes. Do you know how much some tickets were to watch the national championship game? $3,000. $50 million went to each Big 5 conference from playoff revenues. $18 million went to the non-FBF schools. We are talking hundreds of billions of dollars. And the athletes get nothing. What do you think?
I just looked up the NCAA basketball tournament, that the contract that CBS signed last year.
How much?
$8.8 billion for
just for the tournament.
Just for the tournament.
Never
mind
what,
anything else.
I
just
wonder
the tournament.
I wonder what ESPN makes. When are these players going to unionize? When are these players going to stand up and say, hey, listen, we need something. These kids' parents can't afford to get on a plane to watch them play. Okay? Their families are living in poverty. Kemba Walker, when you got won a national championship, when he was suspended the year before, one of the most prophetic things I've ever heard on the podium championship goes, let's get this straight. Last year, when we were on suspension, okay, we were hungry on winter break. We were looking for food. We don't live the glamorous life that many think they do. When is somebody going to say enough is enough? Enough is enough. It's been happening too long. Give them money. Give them scholarships for life. Give them health insurance for life. Make sure they graduate, okay? These kids are being pimped. They are indentured servants. Are they getting a scholarship? Yes. But does football or basketball come first before academics? Absolutely all the time. With maybe an Ivy League as an exception, doesn't have scholarships.
Right.
But the system is broken. Okay?
Yep.
And these young men from some of the most unforgiving places, on their backs, are making billions and billions of dollars for big industry. And it's a shame. It is an absolute shame. And if they make a mistake, they're clowned on ESPN. If they make a mistake, they're booed by 80,000 people. If they drop a pass, they're scorned on campus. They feel the heat, but they don't get any of the green. It is wrong, completely unjust, okay? And it's time they need to get paid. We'll be back with more right after this.